Okay, America. I'm just going to be real with you for a little bit. This is one of my first videos, and I just feel like something needs to be said. I know there's, thousands of videos out there with the same things that I'm getting ready to tell you, but me, personally, I feel that I had to make one too. So I just want to give you, maybe just 5 steps on preparing for martial law in America, which is not going to be too much longer. I don't really think. Everybody has their own opinions, and I have mine as well. They're entitled to their own opinions, and that's fine. But I just want to make this video, just me talking for a few minutes, and just letting you know a couple of steps maybe that's going to help you in the long run. Okay. Step 1, and I'm just going to read this off some things that I have on the computer, so just bear with me. Step 1, assemble a survival kit well ahead of time. This will really help you. And it is possible that certain items will be pulled off of our shelves or become severely limited. This includes, like, food that is important or transported from other areas, certain drugs and medications, and even tools that may be considered dangerous, such as guns, ammo, knives, shovels, and shears. Stocking up on these items will help you prepare for martial law. But you also will you will need to know how to use these certain tools. So my suggestion is, try different trades, try different skills. If you're not a painter, learn to paint. These kind of things will be useful during the times of martial law. Step 2, stockpile gas if you can. I mean, there's a lot of ways out there that you can, but sometimes you can stockpile gas, and then later on, it, just like everything else, it'll kind of deteriorate. It won't be as good as it was before. Whether you drive, have a secondary light source, or simply want to be prepared, gas is usually rationed during martial law. So be prepared for that. If you got a lot of gas and they come looking for you and they find that, they're going to take it. Just in the store, they're going to take it. Prepare by buying several containers as soon as you hear martial law is imminent. As soon as you hear that is imminent, well, you should be doing this anyways. As I'm talking right now, you should be thinking, well, I need to go buy a couple, extra gas cans just in case. But as soon as you hear martial law is imminent. And use fuel stabilizers to keep the fuel for extended periods of time. Like I said before, that sometimes works, but it just depends on how long it is that you're wanting it to be stable. Step 3. Prepare for an evacuation plan and have more than one way out. 2 or 3 is a must. This should include the best routes for escaping from your home in case of an attack. Safe places to go to in your immediate area and other places within a 2-hour driving distance. So if you got one place, that's fine, but it would be wise of you to have 2 or 3 or 4. Preferably a rural area, somewhere out in the woods, somewhere out far. Get away from major towns and cities and things like that. During martial law, you probably won't be allowed to drive at night. So anything that makes more than 4 or 8 hours of driving, depending on the same season and how many hours of daylight you have, is out of the question. Rural areas tend to be safer than cities during times of extreme tension, and that is true. How many times have you seen something really bad happen and everybody panic in the streets, whereas there's a couple people out, and the country perhaps, that don't really panic as much. There's not really so much pandemonium. You need to remember that you just can't jump into your car and truck and make a run to the woods. You must have a retreat or place to go, like a cabin or vacation home. You should have stocked your retreat before any trouble and bring your extra supplies with you. So make sure that you go ahead and do it now. Try to make in preparation now for what's about to happen. You need to, take care of home front first and foremost. Take care of your family and your home front first and foremost. But also try to plan for some place to retreat. Step 4. think of martial law as many other emergency situations. As you prepare for it, make sure you get all your valuable documents in one place, preferably a safe, fireproof box. If your house burns down, that's not going to burn, along with maps and directions to your safe place. But remember, if you have a full-blown collapse of this country, the martial law will not be like an emergency. The troops and law enforcement will rule with an iron hand. Trust me, this is one of the most important things. I personally think that a lot of troops are being trained right now to be deployed, not to another country, but to be deployed on our streets. To take care of the pandemonium, incarceration. You'll be detained for certain things, you know, they'll take away your guns and shit like that. But trust no one. Don't trust your neighbor. Don't trust any of. It's fine. You can all come together and go against this, but in the beginning, you can't really trust anybody. I mean, if a man gets hungry enough and he knows that you have food and he wasn't prepared, but he knew that you were. A man does crazy things when he's hungry. He'll come to you looking for food, and if you do not give it to him or you say no, you never know what he could do. So just be prepared for that. Step 5, and this is going to be my last one because I'm making this short video. This is, like I said, this is my first one. Yeah, step 5, keep cash on hand. I don't know why I said that because, I mean, they're going to take away the dollar anyways. The dollar's not going to mean anything. I mean, your best bet is just to take your money and invest in gold and silver. During martial law, you may be limited to the money that you have on hand, or money may not be any good at all. So trade or barter items will be needed, and a little silver may be a good idea. I didn't mention gold, I should have. But, guys, I think it's going to be back on a bartering system. You know, I got some bullets. You got some whiskey. You need some bullets, and I need some whiskey. You know, or, excuse me, I have some bullets, and you have the whiskey, or whatever. And we both need what each other has. So we do a little bartering, and that's how things work out. There ain't going to be no money exchanging hands because money's not going to be any good. Yeah, that'd be a good idea to invest in silver and gold. If you have money in your checking account, prepare by taking a good amount out of the ATM and keeping it in a safe at home or in a safe place in your car or truck. Like I said, I really should have mentioned that ATMs, they're not going to be any good. And I will tell you this, I'll add this little note on the end of this video for you. 96% of the media is controlled by Jews. So if you want to find out any information on what you really need to do to prepare, or just in general, one of the main things is turn off your television. It's nothing but brainwashed propaganda. Since the beginning, the television has been used to take us away from our everyday lives and to brainwash us with all the shit that's going on and all the lies that CNN and PBS and all of them are just telling you. And it's just, don't believe television. It's a horrible thing that since day one, Americans are brainwashed into what we are today. There's so many things that distract us from what's really going on in America. We really need to raise awareness and to spread it and to let people know about this. And there's going to be a lot of people who call it, well, you're a conspiracy theorist. Well, so what? I'm allowed to be that. For right now, I'm a free individual. I'm allowed to do what I want, when I want, and how I want. I mean, to a certain extent. But yeah, guys, I just want to make this first video. I know some people's going to get on here and they're going to comment and, they're going to tell me, well, you're wrong. Or, like I said in the beginning, you're entitled to your opinion. But for the ones who really believe that this is going to happen, thumbs up, man. Comment on my video. Let me know what you think. Take it easy.